everybody, welcome to my home, welcome to my kitchen. This is Alessandra, and today I'm going to be making with you pasta cavolfiore, pasta with cauliflower, something, a staple in every Italian home. I love to shop with vegetables are in season. So it's the fall and I picked up this beautiful cauliflower. I kid you not, if I get married again with my husband, I am going to carry the cauliflower as a bouquet. That's how beautiful it is. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm going to be making 3 meals out of this. So just for tonight for us, I'm going to take a bunch off. But I want to give you all the ingredients, very simple and delicious. Extra virgin olive oil. Then I have garlic, red chili pepper. These red chili peppers are a must in the cauliflower. You know that expression, si sposano bene, they marry well together. Cauliflower needs the red pepper. Then I have a handful of cherry tomatoes that are fresh. If you don't have cherry tomatoes, you could use a plum tomato, you could use a little bit of passata di pomodoro, but very, very little. And then here I have pasta mista. Pasta mista is all mixed pasta. I want to tell you a little bit about the pasta mista, why it's like that. The pasta mista, basically all these meals, you know, pasta e broccoli, pasta e cavolfiore, pasta e patate, pasta with potatoes, all these vegetables, these were meals that 100 years ago, these were what they served. This is what they grew in the farm, and these were what they ate on a daily basis. Meat was only reserved for Sunday, for a Sunday meal. So having said that, with the pasta, whenever you had a package of pasta or you bought pasta and you had a little bit left over of the dry pasta, well, what would happen, it would all go in the same container, let's say, the same bowl, the same bag, and they would keep it. And then when they made pasta fagioli, pasta lenticchie, the beans, the lentils, and the cavolfiore, they would use the pasta mista. Nowadays, it's coming back. You know, whatever was old is new again and everybody loves. So what's happening nowadays, the pasta is pre-packaged. And the great thing about it is that it's uniform in size, so it cooks evenly. Where before, I remember my grandmother, she would drop the ziti first, then the little spaghetti, then the ditalini, so you had to kind of time the pasta so it cooked evenly. Now it's pre-packaged like that. Many Italian companies make it, so it's easy to purchase. Okay, let's move right over to the stove and let's get started. You're gonna need 2 pots. One where you're gonna make the cauliflower and cook the pasta in, and a smaller one with just water. Go ahead, put the water on and let it start getting hot where you want it boiling. So now in this pot here, I'm going to add my oil. Okay, I'm gonna say I added about I don't know, about 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Not even. I don't think it's even. The heat of the peppers and 3 cloves of the garlic. Just turn it like that. It browns evenly. All right. I rinsed the flour and I'm going to cut it in smaller florets. Okay. Get your tomatoes cut too, because that's going to go in right away. As soon as the garlic is golden, you're going to add the tomatoes in. The garlic is golden. Take a look at that. Okay, see that? So now I'm going to go ahead and add the tomatoes in. Okay, now's a good time to put a little bit of salt in. I'm going to put a teaspoon in right now, and then I'll adjust it later. Put the flame a little higher so that the tomatoes start cooking. See, the tomatoes are cooking nicely. Keep stirring. Just a couple minutes have passed. I'm going to add in my cauliflower. Give it a good stir. And now we're going to add the water. just until you cover it. Okay. Perfect. Now we're going to put a lid on it and let it cook. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Perfect. See that? The cauliflower is cooked through. Now, let's talk about the pasta. Now, I'm letting the water boil there because I'm going to add a little bit more water to cook the pasta inside. Let's talk about the pasta. This is usually how I measure my pasta per person. I put it in a plate and it covers the bottom. That's enough. But now it's fair enough that if I'm giving you the recipe, I need to be precise. So what I figured out is that I'm using 1/3 of a cup per person. So for every person, you got to place 1/3 of a cup of the pasta. Can you put a little bit more? It's great. Also, another wonderful tip, because I remember this from when I was a little girl. Make the cauliflower with the water, cook it earlier on in the day, and then just right before you eat, put the heat on it, add more hot water, and cook your pasta in, and within 8 minutes you're eating. Hope these tips are helpful. I'm adding the extra water. Now what's really important is that there's got to be a balance between the cauliflower, the extra water, and everything. So just take a look. You see it's not a whole lot. All right, so I'm adding for one person. Let's see. You don't want it so much water where it's like soup. So here, I'm adding for 4 people. So I put 1.25 cups. Let me give it a stir. Okay? You see this? This is exactly how you want it. Not the pot full, but yet it needs enough liquid where it needs to cook. Keep a little bit of the extra water on the side in case you need it. I don't think so. Now cover it again and just a couple minutes and give it a stir. Let me get the table ready. Let's take a look. It's cooking wonderfully. Give it a good stir. And you know what I'm going to add? Some fresh parsley from the garden. Just went outside. The great thing about parsley, even after there's a frost, it kind of survives. So that's wonderful. Unlike the basil that died already a month ago. Okay. It looks ready. It's perfect. Now, just put the lid on it. Set the table. Let it rest just 3-4 minutes, and then you're ready to serve it. My favorite part of the video, I'm gonna taste it. Okay, now a couple days ago I made a video for the olio santo, which is basically just spicy extra virgin olive oil. Take a look at that. We'll leave a link underneath the description. Okay, so here I'm gonna add a little bit of the olio santo on top, little parsley to garnish, and wow, very excited. This always brings me back to my youth. It's hot, I know. Buonissimo. It's such a perfect meal on a cold day. It's a perfect meal anytime. Simple, healthy, wonderful. A vegan too. Vegan, vegetarian. It's just fantastic. Can you add some parmigiano or pecorino romano? But I like mine plain. I like the flavors of the spiciness and the oil. I don't like to add any cheese to it. But you're more than welcome to. It's a good addition if you like it. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the bell button to be notified. Lots of recipes coming up. I hope you make my food and you enjoy it as much as I enjoy showing the recipe. Grazie mille, arrivederci alla prossima. Be safe.